Let's see what's going on. And you have realization. Realization as your oracle card. So some of you realizing that maybe this person that you've been thinking about, that you've been missing, that you've been not able to get off your mind. And again, I get the groaning. I get everybody's like, oh, but I don't want to think about somebody for the past. But this is self-awareness. Okay, realization is knowledge of power. This is self-examination of something, how you participated in a role, looking at how something's coming to fruition in your life, and maybe things that you want to change, things that you want to feel differently about, or maybe you're seeing something clearly. There's some solutions here with the realization. And the reason I say that is you have the Sun card coming out. Your first card coming out is the Eight of Pentacles, okay? This is your current position, and right next to it is how you're feeling coming into the situation. And you have the Sun card. The Eight of Pentacles represents work, 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 work. So this tells me, for a lot of you, Gemini, you're actually willing to put the work into this. Whatever it is, you're kind of like, if I have the second chance, then I may be willing to put the work in. Now, this could also be, I kind of call the Eight of Pentacles my, ostrich with my head in the sand type card, because the Eight of Pentacles, a lot of times people put, their head into their work or their head into their business to escape whatever love situations going on. However, this is more putting work into something or putting work into another person because of the Sun card. The Sun card is Leo's card, so you could be dealing with a Leo or have Leo placements in your chart. Actually, it represents Leo. Leo's card is a strength card, but oftentimes the Sun is represented by Leo as well. The thing about the Sun card, though, is it's solutions. Gray skies have lifted, seeing things very clearly, understanding a realization of what went wrong. What part did I play? What role did I play? What role did this person play? So again, the Sun card coming out tells me there is a possibility of some sort of resolution with the past. Again, the reason I'm talking about the past, and I know that's a lot of people are groaning about it, is you have the Wheel of Fortune here. The Wheel of Fortune talks about unplanned changes, destiny, divine timing. So having this in your distant past, this means somebody could be from 5-10 years ago, somebody coming back in, somebody coming back around. Again, these are unplanned changes. This is universe pushing you in a direction. Maybe you don't want to be with this past person. Maybe you haven't thought about this person in fucking forever, and you're like, hey, all of a sudden I can't get them off my mind. All of a sudden they're popping up everywhere. All of a sudden I get this sense that some of you dynamically know that this person's all of a sudden going to play a role in your life, whether you like it or not. Even if it's hello, goodbye, this person's popping up. But I think it's going to be much more than that, especially with this wheel, because this is the universe's way of saying, this is divine timing. This is something that is meant to be. This is something that's meant to come to fruition. Okay. You also have the Three of Wands coming up, which is over the past few weeks, past month or two. Now, there's different ways to look at this. The Three of Wands is your relationship, planning, goals. This is wanting a relationship with somebody. So somebody out there, Gemini, wants a relationship with you. And whether you want to admit it or not, I believe you want a relationship with them. Now, this could also be another situation of this is a new relationship that you're in, and now the past is coming in, and you're trying. Hey. Sorry, my cat. Sorry, my cat was chasing the other cat. Ooh, I don't know why, but all of a sudden I felt like that was some sort of significance, like somebody's chasing you down, Leo, and I'm going, hey, wait, be careful, be careful. But here, the Three of Wands, like I said, represents a relationship that either you want, or there was a relationship and now that's dissipated, because again, this is your immediate past over the past 2 months. But it also can be that you're starting a relationship with somebody else, or you started to look for more relationships. And of course, when that happens, the universe spins the wheel and says, not quite yet, not quite yet. But the most interesting part, when I was talking about the past, the Six of Cups comes out here in the distant future. The Six of Cups is the ultimate reconciliation card. This is the card of nostalgia. This is the card of looking back. Can we make anew? Can we make peace with the past? So this is somebody that you want a relationship with. And again, you can deny it all you want, but I'm not going to sugarcoat things and say that this isn't somebody from the past coming back, when it definitely is, especially tied in with the wheel and then being able to see the solutions. But you're aware it's going to take a lot of work to make this happen. Then you come to the King of Pentacles, stability, some sort of being in a better place, being in a position of reliability, feeling more secure with this person. And maybe this is just saying that they've got their shit together, because the King of Pentacles is somebody who is very businesslike. And I'm not saying this person's going to come across businesslike, but like that's representing you know, somebody who's gone the mile, they've gone the distance, they're working towards, you know, bettering themselves, bettering their life, having better goals, period. So again, the King of Pentacles is a very good sign because this is over the next month or so throughout the month of July. And this is saying, hey, there's somebody who represents stability in your life. There's somebody who represents, you know, a higher vibration. And coming out with the Six of Cups here, it definitely could be somebody from the past. And then let's get to it, Gemini. It's interesting because in your piece of paper that I burned over here, it said twin flames in the beginning. For whatever reason, I was getting a twin flame energy, so I wrote that down. Not only are you the twin sign, but you have the Two of Cups here, which is that twin flame soulmate energy. So again, I just get people like rolling their eyes, like, I don't want to hear about another past person coming back, whatever, but I'm not going to pretend this isn't here. The Two of Cups is that twin flame energy, and they're coming back around. So whoever this was, and may not even be your most past person. A lot of times people just assume, oh, well, it's got to be this person I just broke up with, and I don't want to get back together with this person, and it's terrible. But this could be somebody from long ago. This could be somebody you counted out a long time ago, or somebody that you haven't talked to in years that all of a sudden is coming back around. And for whatever reason, it's divine timing, because this Two of Cups energy is that soulmate, that twin flame, that deep connection that you can't deny. And then you have the Magician coming out, which is how you're feeling throughout the month. This is something tangible. So this is somebody, you know, coming towards you, or somebody calling towards you. But I get the sense that they left you high and dry to a certain extent, because you have the Six of Swords here and your hopes and fears, and that says somebody abandoned the situation, left, ghosted, something like that. Either you did that to them or they did that to you. But they're coming back around. So there's some sort of communication coming in. But the Magician here talks about, you know, whatever you want, you can manifest it. The Magician is, you have the tools to get what you want. So if you want to be back with this person, then don't pretend you don't want to be, and go for it, because you're just wasting time and energy and pretending. Or, you know, you may be like, well, I don't want to feel like a fool. I don't want to get, you know, I'm worried. What if they leave again? Because your fear here is the Six of Swords. Will they abandon me once? Or they left the situation once? Or, you know, the tough got going. Or when the going gets tough, the tough got going. And, you know, this says you have all the tools you need to make it happen. You have the power to create your own destiny. So if you truly want this to happen, you know, there's an ability here to make change and have balance and kind of the alignment that comes in with the Wheel of Fortune here. If the universe is giving you some sort of opportunity or sign and you want it, Gemini, then do it. Do yourself a favor. Don't go through the hemming and hawing. Don't go through the, well, I don't know, maybe, we'll see. Because the Knight of Wands is coming in after that, which is perseverance. The Knight of Wands is very, very energetic, daring. This is somebody who may come in wielding wands and saying, you know what, Gemini, I've been missing you. I'm absolutely in love with you now. You know, be realistic. I don't know necessarily this person's going to come in on a, you know, knight in shining armor type situation, but this is passion and this is energy. This also talks about your passion, and you know what you need to do if you want it. So it's kind of like they're going to present it and say, come hither if you want it. And if you want it, then go. But this is, you know, confidence and pushing hard and being fearless and opening up to yourself and to others. So ending with the Knight of Wands here as the outcome is beautiful, because this is saying, look, there's potential here for something huge to come in, like a burst. And there's just a burst of energy behind the Knight of Wands, and that again talks about overcoming and achieving. But you have these amazing signs coming out that this person, I don't even see like a new person coming in. This is definitely somebody coming back, and it's somebody who, you know, again, is meant to be to a certain extent. Now, twin flame energy, you know, Plato believed that people were born with 2 heads, 4 arms, 4 legs, and we were cut in half and we were meant to meet other people. Right? That's in essence where the twin flame situation comes from. But sometimes it's just to learn lessons. So maybe you just need closure. Maybe you just need to talk to this person because you're like, hey, what the hell happened? You disappeared. You're gone. Where have you been? I've been waiting this whole time. I haven't heard. Not that you've been waiting. I don't think any of you have been waiting, but waiting on clarity, I guess I should say, better than, it's not like you're sitting around twiddling your thumbs. In fact, a lot of you have been engrossing yourself in work and job and really climbing, you know, the employment ladder, so to speak. But you've known or wanted some sort of closure or some sort of answer. And it's like, here's your answer. It's coming straight to you, Gemini. It's almost like it's going to land in the middle of your lap. And then you have the wolf spirit, which is family. And this, I'm telling you, this energy that's coming in, it's weird because I get this blockage of new energy. First, I was like, well, maybe, you know, with the Three of Wands, maybe you're seeing somebody. But having the family comes out just kind of clears everything. Like, this is the person you knew you were supposed to start a family with, or this is the person you always considered family, or this is the person you always thought you'd get married to, or this. You get my point. It almost feels like the wolf staring you right in the face saying, you knew this was exactly what you wanted. You knew this was the person that at some point you always thought, like the one that got away type of situation. But they're going to come towards you because, again, I feel like they were closed off, or they, you know, ghosted, or there was some type of, because your biggest fear here is that they're going to take off, that they're going to abandon, that they're going to leave, that they're going to retreat. And you're not going to put up with that, but I do think that you're going to give this another chance. And I do feel like it's divine timing, that this could be a point where they've got their stuff together, because the Six of Cups, there's no denying that nostalgia. There's no denying that reconciliation, if it makes sense to you. But the universe is going to spell it out in a way with this Wheel of Fortune that you see the solutions and you can understand the realization of, you know, where you're at with the situation, how you really truly feel, and if you believe something could happen going forward. All right, Gemini.